What's going on, everyone? This is Tay-Man Gaming, and I've been wanting to make a video like this for a while now, so special shout out to Lunar Blade for helping me put this video together. We had a lot of fun doing it, as you can see here. He was telling me that you can parry that particular move, and I was able to pull it off on the first try. That was amazing. Something that I'm sure I'm not the only one that did not know that you could parry that particular attack. But let's get right into it. 7 things that you should not do in PvP. Number 1 is rolling R1 attacks. Yes, rolling R1 attacks have their place, but you have to be very careful when you use them. They can easily be read and easily parried. The timing for it is almost the same across the board. And the same thing goes for the number 2 reason, or number 2 thing. Running R1 attacks or running light attacks. You can read them a mile away. Now, it might be a little more difficult to parry the running R1 attacks with the katana because it's so short. But once you get the timing for it, like a few people I know who just parry it every single time, then you want to definitely just avoid doing that unless it's safe. So what would be safe if someone is two-handing a weapon or they don't have a parry item in their hand? So number 3, trying to block everything with your shield, and you know you don't have the stamina for it. There's a few moves out there. Certain straight swords have a technique or weapon art that'll knock your shield away really easily. So you don't want to put your shield up for, just run around and hold it up. It's like a free win every time I see that, and you'll see it in some of my video montages. Same thing goes for heavy shields. If you don't have the stamina to withstand the blow, you'll still get your shield broken, quote unquote, for lack of better words. And with the great shields, as you can see there, Lunar was able to take 2 kicks, but only 1 was necessary for the weapon art. Number 4 is fat rolling. So what is fat rolling? Fat rolling is if you have your equipment burden, you have your equipment burden above 70%, you will roll really slow. Really slow, and it makes it so easy to parry. I mean, not parry, to punish. So you definitely want your equipment burden to be below 70%, 69.9. Number 5, spamming R1 attacks. We've already covered this in a previous video, but it's just a bad thing to do. It's easily parried if the lag isn't too bad. And not just that, but it's very poor stamina management, and you're just telegraphing everything that you do. The person knows exactly what you're going to do every time, so they can counter it that much easier. So you want to mix up your attacks. I mean, every weapon has so much that you can do. Number 6, not enough vigor. So many people that I've killed with literally 2 or 3 hits from a straight sword, and this is not some overpowered sword that I'm using. It's just that they have barely any health. So if you're running around with no vigor or really low vigor, make that change. Number 7, poor spacing. This is something that's much more advanced, but you can practice by hitting a stationary object and seeing, tilting the camera and seeing just how far you are. Once you learn the distances for different weapons, you know how close you need to be, and you know how close your opponent needs to be.